Welcome everybody, Kleschka Picks, week number 10. I'm going with a little bit of a different look right now. Wearing a beanie, you know, because why not? We're going into the winter months, so I thought, let's throw on the beanie. And then, by the way, if you want to get an I Got This t-shirt, you can get one at softballcrew.com. We all know I got this game 27 of the very first season in Dodger Film Softball. I started that. So let's get week 10 underway. Steelers and Panthers, they are the Thursday game. The Panthers won last week and so did the Steelers. They both got away with wins pretty easy, even though Tampa Bay started to pick things up towards the end, and Pittsburgh only won by 1 score, but I mean, it felt like they just had the game in their hands the entire way, both of these teams. However, I think this is the best Thursday game we've had in a while this season. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch, and I think the Steelers are going to come out on top, 24-20. The Bears and the Lions. The Lions lost to the Vikings, and the Bears, man, their defense stepped up last week. Their defense has stepped up this season. I gotta say, the Bears look like the better team. Even if their offense isn't there, I'm sure their defense can save the day. The Lions have had kind of a roller coaster season, so I think the Bears come out on top, 27-17. Saints and Bengals. The Saints gave the Rams their first loss. I gotta applaud them for that. That was a very entertaining game, and Michael Thomas went off. The Saints offense can just go off. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Drew Brees at quarterback. That whole team is just stacked. And then the Bengals were on a bye week, and they've had a pretty good season too, but I don't see them beating the Saints, especially because they're also probably going to sign Dez Bryant as I'm filming this. He tried out for the team today, and if you add Dez Bryant to the mix, my goodness, that team, oh my God. I think the Saints are such a good team offensively that they can just, you know, beat almost anyone. I think they will win 34-23. The Falcons and the Browns. Okay, the Browns lost last week and the Falcons won last week. The Falcons have such a good offense, but it hasn't been there all this season. But the weapons they have, they can produce such amazing games. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley has stepped up as a great rookie for them. Tevin Coleman, even though Devonta Freeman's out, he comes in to replace him and he is a great weapon. Matt Ryan is up there in passing yards. He's having a great season. The Browns, I mean, they lost to the Chiefs, so I don't really blame them. The Chiefs are a very, very good team, and the Browns, they just got to find their way. I think they finally found a quarterback in Baker Mayfield that's not going to be like a season and then he's gone. I think he can be good for this team. I think going forward, he'll be the future. But I don't know if he'll be like top tier quarterback. Maybe if you put help around him. But the Falcons just have such a good offense right now. I think they'll win 30-24. The Jaguars and the Colts. I don't really know how to feel about these two teams. They both are kind of similar to me. I don't know why. The Jaguars, I had so much hope in this season. I thought they were going to be so great again and their defense would be amazing. But that hasn't been the case. The Colts have been a surprise, and I think they're going to surprise a lot of people this week and get the win over the Jaguars, 17-13. Chiefs and Cardinals. Chiefs got the win over the Browns. I mean, dude, that offense, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, why can't I remember the running back's name? Kareem Hunt. I don't know, I was just blanking right there for a second. But such a good offense. It reminds me of the Saints and Falcons. Just so many weapons on offense. Like, even if you stop one, they have another one. So it doesn't really matter. And Patrick Mahomes is just yards, yards, yards this season. And Cardinals were on a bye week last week. They are definitely not going to be able to compete against the Chiefs. Well, I mean, maybe. But the Chiefs are going to come out on top. But the Cardinals just haven't had that great of a season, and the Rams in their division is not making it easy for them. So I think the Chiefs come out on top, 27-23. Jets and Bills. Bills got absolutely destroyed by the Bears defense. They were on point, and the Bills offense was not. Then we have the Jets, who lost to the Dolphins. The Dolphins didn't even score an offensive touchdown and they still won. That's pretty impressive on the Dolphins end and on the Jets end to lose. So I think the Jets are going to rebound this week. They've had a roller coaster season as well, from beating good teams, well, goodish, like the Lions, and then they lose to the Browns. I don't think they're losing to the Bills. The Bills are just having a season to forget. So I think the Jets are going to come out on top, 24-17. Redskins and Buccaneers. Buccaneers lost to the Panthers. Redskins lost to the Falcons. The Redskins have been quietly impressive this season. I have not noticed, but I'm starting to. And then I think the Buccaneers, they there with quarterback troubles. Ryan Fitzpatrick, they thought Jameis Winston would come back and he'd be the quarterback and like save the season, even though Ryan Fitzpatrick started off high. But then he came back and it's just been struggles, and I think that's how this season's going to go the rest of the way for the Buccaneers. The Redskins look like they have their offense put together and they have some idea of what they want to do. So I think the Redskins are the more balanced team and will come out with the win 26-20. The Patriots and the Titans. The Titans beat the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. And speaking of that, they had that defensive player go on the star and pull Terrell Owens. Oh my God, that's a throwback right there. And then the Patriots beat the Packers in a game that was pretty competitive to, you know, most of it. And then the Patriots just had to be the Patriots and come out with the victory. And then I think that's going to be the case here. I think New England will win 38-21. The Chargers and the Raiders. The Chargers beat my Seahawks last week and the Raiders lost to the 49ers. The Raiders, you know, they're also having a season to forget. I don't think this is the team that John Gruden thought he would be getting. He's obviously been trading away players, Amari Cooper, Khalil Mack, but I think he thought Derek Carr would be having a better season and, you know, producing, but that is not the case. They have one win, and it did not look good last week. So I think that the Chargers are going to come out on top. I mean, Phillip Rivers is having an MVP caliber season. He's playing very good, and so is the whole Chargers team. Melvin Gordon's been good. Their defense is solid. I think the Chargers have an easy win this week, 33-10. Packers and the Dolphins. The Dolphins got a win last week. The Packers got a loss last week. The Packers are negative, which is shocking. It might be their schedule. They've had a few tough opponents, but I don't think it's going to be that tough for them this week. I think Aaron Rodgers is starting to get back to a healthy 100% Aaron Rodgers, and I think he can easily beat the Dolphins. I mean, he's an elite quarterback. He's Tom Brady's status. He's up there with the best of the best. It's like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. Those guys right there, and you know they're going to be great quarterbacks. They're all going to go into the Hall of Fame. He has great weapons with Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams are a great running back duo, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb steps up, Jimmy Graham's a great tight end. So I think the Packers have this victory 30-20. The Rams and the Seahawks. The last time I predicted this, I thought the Rams were going to beat us easily, but we actually made it very competitive. We almost gave the Rams their first loss, but we just missed it. I think it was a bad coaching decision that gave us that loss. I think we could have had it, but Pete Carroll, dude, oh my God, you had to call that timeout. I think that was the problem that gave us the loss, at least in my opinion. But the Rams are such a talented offense. They did receive their first loss last week, but it was to a very, very good Saints team, and I don't think that's going to stop the Rams. I don't think they're going to be like, man, we lost, like, that's it. No, they have Todd Gurley. Jared Goff still had a very good game against the Saints. He had 300-plus yards and I think 3 touchdowns. So their confidence was definitely not killed. They played very well. It's just the Saints played better. And I think they are going to play better this week, them being the Rams. I think the Seahawks, based off last time, I think we will make it competitive, but I still think the Rams are going to get the victory 30-23. The Cowboys and the Eagles. Okay, the Eagles had a bye week. The Cowboys lost on Monday Night Football. The Titans came to Dallas and they just upset them. That's the case right there. Dallas is trying to figure out who they are. They traded for Amari Cooper, and Allen Hurns is on the team. So they have Ezekiel Elliott, a very, very good running back. Dak Prescott just seems to have an up and down career right now. So they're trying to figure out what kind of team they are. I think there's coaching problems that need to be fixed and front office problems that need to be fixed. But yeah, I think it's just a lot of struggles for the Cowboys right now, and I think that's going to lower their confidence, allowing Philadelphia to get the win 24-20. The Giants and the 49ers. 49ers won last week on Thursday Night Football, and the Giants had a bye week. Did I say that already? I don't know, but let's just keep on moving. The 49ers, they started their new quarterback, or, well, his first start this season, Mullins, I believe his name is, and he had himself a day. He had a very good game against the Raiders. And the Giants, like I said, bye week, but they still have weapons like Saquon Barkley and Odell Beckham Jr., Eli Manning. I think there's going to be a change at quarterback, not this season, but coming soon. So be expecting that, Giants fans. I'm sure you are. And imagine if Odell gets a new, fresh, young quarterback. Oh my God, he's probably going to have the time of his life. Then, like I said, Saquon Barkley, a great running back. He's a great spark for this offense, and I think he's going to have a huge day against this 49ers team. I think the Giants will come out on top 23-17. All right, everybody, thank you for watching Kleschka Picks. Week number 10, we have hit double digits, and the season, wow, it is flying by. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you next time.